Hello, friends. Welcome to Better English Today, the podcast. Listen carefully. Before we start, I want to ask you one simple question. Have you ever felt that you understand English, but when it is time to speak, your mind becomes blank? You know words, you know sentences, but still your mouth does not open. If yes, then this lesson is for you. Stay with me. Don't rush. Don't feel pressure. Today, we are not here to learn difficult English. We are here to learn real English. English that you can use every single day. English that comes from your life, not from books. English that feels easy, natural, and comfortable. If you really want to speak English confidently, then you must stop chasing big words and start using simple sentences about your daily routine. This is the secret most people never tell you. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need long sentences. You don't need to sound like a native speaker. You just need to speak clearly, slowly, and honestly about your own life. That's it. And when you do this daily, your confidence grows without stress. Many learners make one big mistake. They think English means smart topics, history, science, business. But when someone asks them, "How was your day?" they don't know what to say. Why? Because they never practice speaking about their own routine. But your routine is powerful. Your routine is easy. You already know it. You wake up. You eat. You work. You rest. You sleep. This is English practice gold, and today we will use it properly, step by step, sentence by sentence, slowly, calmly, without fear. Now listen to me carefully. If you can describe your morning in English, you are already better than 70% of learners. Because morning sentences are basic, they repeat every day, and repetition is power. When you repeat simple English daily, your brain stops translating, your mouth starts moving naturally, and you stop feeling scared. This is not magic. This is practice, real practice. Let's begin with a strong truth. English is not learned by reading silently. English is learned by speaking out loud, even if you are alone, even if you feel shy, even if your voice is low, speak. Because confidence does not come before speaking. Confidence comes after speaking. Remember this line. Confidence comes after speaking, not before. Now imagine this. You wake up in the morning. Your day starts. This is the best time to talk to yourself in English. You don't need anyone. You don't need a teacher. You don't need a class. You just need your voice. When you wake up, say simple sentences. Say them slowly. Say them clearly. For example, I wake up at 6. I open my eyes. I feel sleepy. I stretch my body. These are small sentences, but they are powerful. Why? Because they are real. They belong to you. Most learners wait for the perfect time to speak English. That time never comes. The perfect time is now. The perfect place is your room. The perfect topic is your routine. Stop waiting. Start speaking. Now let's move slowly. When you wake up, the first thing you can say is, I wake up at 6 in the morning, or I wake up at 7. Choose your time. Speak your truth. Then say, I feel fresh, or I feel tired. Both are correct. Both are real. Then say, I stay in bed for a few minutes. I think about my day. I check my phone. These sentences are easy, but when you speak them daily, they become natural. Many people ask, how can I improve fluency? The answer is simple. Speak full sentences, not words. Full sentences, even if they are short. I wake up early. I drink water. I brush my teeth. This is fluency practice. Fluency does not mean fast speaking. Fluency means clear speaking. Now go with me to the bathroom. Say, I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I look in the mirror. I feel ready. Simple, slow, clear. Don't rush. When you rush, you panic. When you slow down, you control your speech. Slow English is strong English. Now, let's add a little advice here. When you know or when you speak English in the morning, your brain is fresh. You remember more. You feel less stress. So make it a habit. Even 5 minutes is enough. 5 minutes daily is better than 1 hour once a week. Consistency beats intensity. Now, after brushing, you can say, I take a shower, or I take a bath. I use cold water, or I use warm water. Speak what you do, not what you want to sound like. Real English is honest English. While taking a shower, you can think in English. Today is a busy day. Or today is a good day. Or I have a lot of work. These are thought sentences. They train your mind to think in English. Thinking in English is the first step to speaking without fear. After that, say, I wear clean clothes. I choose simple clothes. I feel comfortable. If you're going to work, say, I wear office clothes. If you stay at home, say, I wear home clothes. This is daily routine English. This is real-life English. Now move to breakfast. Breakfast is a beautiful time to practice English. Why? Because you are relaxed. You're eating slowly. You can speak slowly. Say, I make breakfast. Or my mother makes breakfast. Or I eat breakfast with my family. Say, I eat bread. I eat eggs. I drink tea. I drink coffee. You don't need fancy food words. Simple words are enough. Here is a powerful tip. When you eat, don't watch fast videos. Instead, speak English sentences in your mind or softly with your mouth. Say, I eat slowly. I enjoy my food. I feel good. This builds calm English. Many learners feel shy speaking alone. But speaking alone is the best practice. No one judges you. No one interrupts you. No one laughs. You are free. Use this freedom. Now, after breakfast, say, I check my phone. I read messages. I check the time. I make a plan. Planning in English is powerful. Say, today I will work. Today I will study. Today I will rest. These sentences prepare your brain for the day and for English. Now, a very important advice. Do not try to correct every mistake while speaking. First speak, then improve. If you stop to correct every sentence, your fluency will die. Let mistakes come. They are part of learning. Even native speakers make mistakes. But they keep speaking. Now, let's do a small story. Listen carefully. In the morning, I wake up at 7. I feel a little tired. I stay in bed for 5 minutes. I think about my work. Then I get up. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I take a shower. I wear clean clothes. I go to the kitchen. I eat breakfast. I drink tea. I feel ready for the day. This is a full story, a simple, clear, real. You can say this story every day. Change small details. Time, food, feeling. That's it. When you repeat this daily, something magical happens. You stop translating from Hindi to English. The sentence comes directly. This is fluency. Now understand this deeply. English is not about intelligence. English is about habit. The person who speaks daily improves. The person who waits stays stuck. Choose daily practice. If you want real progress, speak your routine every morning, out loud, slowly, with confidence. Even if your voice shakes, even if you make mistakes. Speak. Today, your only task is this. Tomorrow morning, speak 5 sentences about your routine. That's all. Don't try to be perfect. Try to be consistent. 1 sentence today, 2 tomorrow, a full routine next week. You are not weak. You are just unpracticed. And practice will change everything. This is the beginning. This is your first step. And trust me, if you can talk about your morning in English, you can talk about anything. Now stay with me and keep listening calmly. This part of the day is very important because this is the time when most people stop practicing English. Morning energy is gone, and the day starts to feel heavy. Work pressure comes, study pressure comes, and English practice is the first thing people drop. But listen carefully. If you learn how to use English during your work or study time, your English will grow faster without extra effort. You don't need more time, you just need a better method. English should not feel like a separate subject. English should move with your daily work. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. Late morning usually starts when you sit down to work or study. This is the time when your brain is active but also busy. Many learners think, I can't practice English now. I have work. This thought is wrong. You can practice English inside your work, not outside it. How? By using simple English sentences to describe what you are doing. This is real practice. This is smart practice. Let's begin slowly. When you sit at your desk, say this sentence quietly or in your mind. I sit at my desk. I open my laptop. Or I open my book. These sentences are simple, but they connect English to action. When English connects to action, it becomes strong in your memory. Now say, I start my work, or I start my study. You don't need big words. Start is enough. Work is enough. Study is enough. Now here is a powerful tip. Always describe what you are doing in the present time. For example, I read emails. I write notes. I watch a video. I solve a problem. These sentences train your brain to think in English naturally. You are not memorizing. You are living English. Many people wait for silence to practice English, but silence is not needed. English can be practiced even in noise, even in office, even at home with family. You just need awareness. When you are aware of your actions, English comes easily. Now imagine you are working. Say, I check my emails. I reply to messages. I read carefully. I write slowly. If you are studying, say, I read my book. I underline important lines. I write answers. I revise my notes. These are daily actions. When you speak them in English, your confidence grows quietly. Let me give you a strong advice here. Do not try to sound smart at work in English if you are still learning. Try to sound clear. Clear English is powerful English. People respect clarity, not complexity. Even native speakers use simple English at work. Now, sometimes during work or study, you feel stress. Stress is a good time to practice English. Instead of thinking in Hindi, speak one simple English sentence. Say, I feel busy, or I feel stressed, or I need a break. This is emotional English. Emotional English stays longer in your brain. Now let's talk about breaks. Break time is golden time for English learners. When you take a short break, don't waste it fully on scrolling fast videos. Use just 2 minutes for English. 2 minutes is enough. Say, I take a short break. I drink water. I relax my mind. I take a deep breath. These sentences calm your brain and improve fluency. Here is another practical tip. When you feel tired, speak slower. Slow English reduces stress. Fast English increases pressure. You are learning, not performing. Remember this. Now, if you work with people, you can still practice English silently. For example, before speaking to someone, frame one simple English sentence in your mind. I will explain my idea, or I will ask a question. This mental practice is very powerful. It prepares your mouth before speaking. If you study it alone, late morning is perfect for reading simple English. But don't read silently only. Read one line and speak it softly. Speaking activates memory. Reading alone does not. Now listen carefully to this truth. Fluency is not built by long practice sessions. Fluency is built by short, daily, repeated moments. Late morning gives many such moments. Let's build a short late morning story now. Listen slowly. After breakfast, I sit at my desk. I open my laptop. I check my emails. I reply to important messages. I write down my tasks. I start my work. I focus on one task at a time. I take a short break. I drink water. I feel better and continue working. This is a complete story. Simple, clear, repeatable. You can change the story based on your life. If you study, say, I open my book. I read my lesson. I write notes. I practice questions. The structure stays the same. Only words change. This is smart learning. Now let's talk about a very common problem. Many learners say, I understand English, but I can't speak. This happens because they don't use English during busy hours. They only practice when free. But real confidence comes when you use English even when busy. Even one sentence. Here is a strong rule for you. During work or study, speak at least 5 English sentences. Only 5. That's all, but do it daily. This will change your confidence level in 1 month. Now another advice. Do not compare your English with others. Comparison kills progress. Your English journey is personal. Focus on improvement, not perfection. Sometimes you make mistakes while speaking at work or study. That is okay. Mistakes mean you are trying. Silence means you are stuck. Choose mistakes over silence. Now listen to this carefully. English is a tool, not a test. Use it. Don't fear it. Now imagine it is almost noon. You are finishing some tasks. Say, I complete my work, or I finish my study. I feel tired but satisfied. I prepare for lunch. These closing sentences help you wrap up your late morning in English. This habit does one powerful thing. It connects English with time. Morning English, late morning English, afternoon English. When English connects with time, it becomes part of your life. Let me give you one last strong advice for this part. Never skip English because of busyness. Use busyness to practice English. This mindset will make you unstoppable. You don't need confidence to start. You need action. Confidence will follow. Late morning is not an obstacle. Late morning is an opportunity. And if you can speak English during work or study time, you are no longer a beginner. You are a real learner moving forward. This is your second step. Keep walking. Now listen carefully because this part of the day decides whether your English will grow or stay the same. Afternoon is the time when most learners feel tired, lazy, bored, or distracted. Lunch is over, energy is low, mind feels slow, and this is exactly why afternoon English practice is powerful. If you can speak English when you feel low, then speaking English when you feel good becomes very easy. Most people stop practicing English in the afternoon. You will do the opposite. And that difference will make you better. First, accept one truth. Afternoon is not for perfect English. Afternoon is for simple English. Very simple, very clear, very practical. This is not the time to learn new rules. This is the time to use what you already know. When energy is low, simplicity is strength. Let's start with awareness. In the afternoon, first say one sentence. I feel tired. Or I feel sleepy. This is honest English. Honest English builds confidence. Now say, I need a short break. Or I drink some water. Or I sit quietly for a few minutes. These sentences connect English with your body and feelings. This is very important. Many learners try to force themselves to study English in the afternoon, and then they quit. Don't force. Flow. Use English lightly. Use it like a soft background voice in your mind. For example, say, I go back to work. I open my book again. I try to focus. These are not heavy sentences. They are normal life sentences. Now here's a strong advice. When your energy is low, do not stay silent. Silence makes English weak. Even one sentence spoken slowly keeps English alive. Even whispering is fine. Speak. Now imagine you are sitting after lunch. Say, I sit on my chair. I feel sleepy. I take a deep breath. I drink water. I feel better. This is a small English cycle. Body action plus English words. This wakes up your brain. In the afternoon, many people scroll their phone without thinking. Turn that habit into English practice. When you open your phone, say, I check my phone. I read messages. I reply later. I close the app. These sentences are easy and very useful. This is real English. If you work, say, I continue my work. I do one task. I finish slowly. I take my time. If you study, say, I revise my lesson. I read one page. I understand better. These sentences are calm. Calm English reduces stress. Now understand this deeply. Afternoon English is not about speed. It is about control. Slow speaking gives you control. When you control your speed, you control your fear. Here is another powerful habit. Afternoon is the best time for listening and repeating. Not long listening. Short listening, one small audio, one small video, then repeat one or two sentences. That's enough. Say, I listen carefully, I repeat slowly. I don't hurry. This builds pronunciation without pressure. Many learners feel guilty in the afternoon because they feel unproductive. Don't add English guilt. Make English your support, not your burden. Say, I am doing my best. I am learning daily. This positive English self-talk changes your mindset. Now let's talk about walking. If you walk in the afternoon, even for 5 minutes, speak English while walking. Say, I walk slowly. I breathe deeply. I look around. I feel fresh. Walking English is very powerful because movement helps memory. If you sit at home, say, I clean my room, I arrange my things, I help my family. These are daily routine sentences. When you speak them, English becomes part of your home life, not just study life. Now listen carefully to this truth. Fluency is built when English becomes normal, not special. Afternoon practice makes English normal. Let's build an afternoon story now. Listen carefully. In the afternoon, I feel a little tired. I drink water and take a deep breath. I sit at my desk again. I do my work slowly. I take a short break. I walk for a few minutes. I listen to simple English. I repeat one or two sentences. I feel better and continue my day. This story is simple. You can say it daily. Change small things. Keep the structure. Now, here is a very important advice. Do not judge your English in the afternoon. Afternoon English may feel weak. That is okay. Weak practice is better than no practice. Consistency is more important than quality at this time. Many learners stop because they think, my English sounds bad today. This thought is dangerous. English does not need to sound good every day. It needs to exist every day. Remember this line. English needs to exist every day. Now think about this. If you practice English only when you feel confident, your confidence will never grow. Growth happens when you practice, even when you don't feel confident. Now say these sentences slowly. I try again. I don't give up. I continue. These are power sentences. They build mental strength. In the afternoon, your goal is very clear. Keep English alive, not perfect, alive. Even 3 sentences are enough. Even 1 sentence is enough. But silence is not. When afternoon ends, say, I finish my work. Or I stop my study. I prepare for the evening. These closing sentences help your brain move smoothly to the next part of the day in English. Now listen to this final advice for this chunk. Afternoon English is like a bridge. It connects morning motivation with evening calm. If the bridge is strong, your whole day becomes strong in English. You are not late. You are not slow. You are building a habit, and habits take time. You are doing something most people never do. You are using English in low energy time. This makes you powerful. Keep going, don't stop. This is real progress. Now listen very carefully because this part of the day can change your English faster than you think. Evening is the time when your mind becomes free. Work pressure becomes less. Study tension slowly goes away. And this is the moment when you decide one thing. Either you relax in a way that makes you weak, or you relax in a way that makes you better. Evening. English is not about hard study. Evening English is about smart listening and light speaking. This is where real fluency starts to grow. Many learners think evening means rest only. Yes, rest is important. But rest does not mean stopping your English. Rest means changing the way you practice. In the evening, you don't need books. You don't need notes. You need sound. You need voice. You need listening. Because the more English you listen to, the more English you can speak. This is a simple rule. English goes in through your ears and comes out through your mouth. If you don't listen, you can't speak well. It's that simple. Now let's start with evening routine sentences. When evening starts, say, I finish my work. Or I come back home. I feel tired. I sit down and relax. These are easy sentences. Speak them slowly. Then say, I wash my face. I change my clothes. I feel comfortable. These sentences connect English with relaxation. Now here is a very strong advice. Never end your day without listening to English. Even 10 minutes is enough. Even 5 minutes is enough. But do it daily. Because listening builds your natural sense of English. You start understanding rhythm. You start understanding tone. And slowly, your speaking improves without force. In the evening, instead of watching random videos in your language, choose English audio. Choose slow English. Choose clear English. Choose friendly English. This is why podcasts are powerful. You don't need to look at the screen. You can listen while sitting, walking, or resting. Now imagine this evening routine. You sit quietly, you put on your earphones. You start an English podcast. You listen calmly. You don't try to understand every word, you just listen. This is very important. Don't fight with the audio, let it flow. Say in your mind, I listen to English. I relax and listen. This is how children learn language. Not by force, by exposure. Here is the truth many people ignore. The more English you listen to, the more English your brain stores. And when your brain stores English, speaking becomes natural. You don't search for words, words come to you. This is why listening daily is more powerful than reading once in a while. Now let's add speaking slowly. After listening to one small part, pause. Repeat one sentence. Only one. Slowly, clearly. Don't rush. Say, I repeat this sentence. I speak slowly. I feel confident. This small action builds big confidence. Many learners say, I listen a lot, but I still can't speak. The problem is simple. They listen, but they don't repeat. Listening fills your mind. Repeating trains your mouth. You need both. Evening time is perfect for this balance. Now let's talk about daily routine sentences for evening. Say I drink tea, or I drink water. I sit with my family, I talk and relax, I feel calm. These sentences are soft. Soft English is powerful in the evening. If you go for a walk, say I go for a walk. I breathe fresh air. I feel relaxed. Walk-in plus English, listening is very strong. Your body moves, your brain opens. This is the best time to listen to an English podcast. Now, I want to give you a very clear advice. If you really want better English, you must choose one English audio and stick to it. Don't jump here and there. Repetition builds familiarity. Familiarity builds confidence. Confidence builds fluency. This is why I want to say something important here. If you truly want to improve your English step by step, make listening a daily habit. And for that, I strongly suggest you subscribe to the Better English Today podcast. This podcast is made for learners like you. Simple English, clear voice, slow pace, real topics. Daily life English. The more you listen to Better English Today, the more English you will understand. And the more you understand, the more you will speak. This is not motivation. This is a fact. Make it a rule. Every evening, listen to Better English Today podcast. Even while resting, even while walking, even while sitting quietly. Just listen. Let English enter your life naturally. Now let's continue with evening actions. Say, I help at home, I eat dinner, I eat slowly, I enjoy my food. Dinner time is also good for light English thinking. Don't force speaking loudly, just think simple sentences. This keeps English active in your mind. After dinner, say, I clean my place, or I rest for a while. I feel relaxed. Then again, listen to English. Listening after dinner is very powerful because your mind is open and calm. Here is another strong advice. Don't wait to feel motivated. Build a routine. Routine beats motivation. Even if you feel lazy, still listen. Even if you feel bored, still listen. English improves because of consistency, not excitement. Now listen to this carefully. Every minute you spend listening to English is an investment. You may not see results today. You may not feel change tomorrow. But after weeks, you will suddenly notice something. You will start forming sentences without thinking too much. That is the power of daily listening. Now let's create a small evening story. In the evening, I come home and sit down. I feel tired but calm. I listen to an English podcast. I relax and listen carefully. I repeat one or two sentences. I go for a short walk. I eat dinner and rest. This is a simple English life. This is a powerful English life. Now understand this deeply. Fluency is not built by studying English. Fluency is built by living with English. Evening listening makes English part of your life. Let me say this clearly again. The more English you listen to, the more English you can speak. There is no shortcut. There is no trick, only habit. So make a decision today. Choose English every evening. Choose listening. Choose growth. And subscribe to Better English Today podcast. Let it guide you daily. Let it support you quietly. Let it become part of your routine. You are not late. You are just starting the right way. This is not pressure. This is guidance. Follow it daily, and your English will change. Now listen very calmly because nighttime is not just the end of the day, it is the time when your English settles deep inside your mind. What you do at night decides how strong your English will become tomorrow. Many learners ignore nighttime. They think the day is over, learning is over. But smart learners use nighttime wisely. Night English is slow. Night English is soft. Night English is powerful. This is the time when you talk to yourself, not to the world. And self-talk in English is one of the strongest habits you can build. When night starts, first slow down. Say this sentence clearly. The day is over. I feel calm, or I feel tired. Both are correct. Both are real. Then say, I sit quietly. I relax my body. These small sentences tell your brain that English is safe, not stressful. Now here's a very important advice. At night, do not try to learn new English. At night, use the English you already know. Nighttime is for review, not pressure. Say, today was a good day, or today was a hard day, I did my best. This is emotional English. Emotional English stays longer in your memory. Now move to simple night routine sentences. Say, I eat dinner. I eat slowly. I feel full. After that, say, I wash my hands. I clean my place. I prepare for bed. These sentences are easy, but when you say them daily, English becomes automatic. Here is a powerful habit you must follow. Before sleeping, speak at least 5 English sentences about your day, not loudly, softly, or in your mind. For example, today I worked a lot. I felt tired in the afternoon. I listened to English. I learned something. I will try again tomorrow. This is daily English reflection. This habit alone can change your fluency. Many learners think speaking English means talking to others. No, speaking English also means talking to yourself. Self-talk removes fear, because when you talk to yourself, there is no judgment, no pressure, only practice. Now understand this deeply. At night, your brain is relaxed. Whatever you think before sleeping goes deep inside. If you think in English, English becomes part of you. Even simple thoughts matter. Say, tomorrow I will wake up early. Tomorrow I will practice English. Tomorrow I will improve. These future sentences build confidence. Now let's talk about phone use at night. Most people scroll without thinking. Change this habit slightly. Before sleeping, listen to calm English for a few minutes. Not fast, not loud, calm. Slow, friendly. Say, I listen to English before bed. I feel relaxed. This creates a strong English connection with rest. Now let me give you a strong rule. Never sleep with English 0. Even one sentence is enough. Even 1 minute of listening is enough. But English must be there every day, no break. Now listen to this carefully. Fluency is not built in one day. Fluency is built in quiet moments, repeated daily. Nighttime is the quietest moment. Use it. Now say these sentences slowly. I brush my teeth. I change my clothes. I lie on my bed. I close my eyes. These are final day sentences. When you say them in English, your day ends in English. And when your day ends in English, your next day starts stronger. Here is another powerful advice. Do not think beyond my English is weak. Think, my English is growing. Words matter, thoughts matter. Say, I am improving step by step. This sentence alone can change your mindset. Now imagine this night routine story. At night, I finish my day. I sit quietly and relax. I think about my day in English. I say simple sentences. I listen to calm English. I prepare for sleep. I feel peaceful. This is a complete English day. Simple, real, repeatable. Now listen to this truth. You don't need long study hours. You need daily English moments. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Small moments. Big results. If you follow this routine daily, something beautiful will happen. One day, someone will talk to you in English, and you will reply without fear, without shaking, without long thinking. That moment will come, but only if you stay consistent. Consistency is your real teacher, not books, not rules, habit. Now, let me say this clearly and honestly. If you truly want to speak better English, listening daily is non-negotiable. And for that, you need one trusted source, one calm voice, one daily guide. That is why I strongly ask you to subscribe to Better English Today, the podcast. This podcast is made for learners like you. Simple English, daily routine sentences, clear speaking, calm pace. The more you listen, the more you absorb. The more you absorb, the more you speak. Make it part of your life, morning or night, busy or free, just listen, just repeat. Just stay connected. subscribe to Better English Today, the podcast, and let English grow with you every single day. You are capable.